64-bit legends. Welcome.
Legend of the game like GoldenEye, I'm more than right.
Yeah.
In the perfect dark, it's dreams that seem to come to life. 64-bit, the shit, it's as real as it gets. We can talk sports, games, and music, take your pick. Point with the news, pull up and crack a brew. Smoke one with the crew, tune in and take a view.
Watch.
We here to raise the bar from the lowest mark. Sit your ass down and listen, it's time for the show to start.
Show to start.
All right.
Welcome to another episode of the 64-Bit Legends. I am Bobby Caboose. As always, looking for that hot tag is Melvin Troy.
Fucking hot tagging it.
Hot tagging it.
Like a son of a bitch.
Big fucking weekend, man. Big
Yes.
fucking weekend. It's the Royal Rumble.
Yep.
It's the Saturday before the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
But if anyone knows us, we do the Royal Rumble big.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, there's a
big weekend.
I mean, last year, we bet on it. First of all, let's
we bet on it.
Yeah, we invite a bunch of people over. We gamble on it. It's $20 per Royal Rumble.
Per Royal Rumble.
And there's a men's Royal Rumble
And the women's.
and a women's Royal Rumble. And so that's $20 a person. So how many people are planning on coming over here?
We have at least 6, maybe 7.
Okay,
Possibly 8.
So that means
So-
each pot has up to $160 in it
Yep.
at a minimum, because there's always side bets and
Yep.
whatnot. And last year I won both,
Yeah.
And-
And you bought a new Xbox.
and
with
I
it.
did. So I'm planning. I almost have it in the bag that I'm going to win this one.
And the year before, didn't you win the women's?
I did win the women's the
Man,
year before.
and you're a little bit more new to this because
Yeah.
me and Sam and Drew have been doing it for years, and I've never won.
Really,
Yeah, I won a side bet or two, but never the main thing.
really. Okay. No, see, I think I've only done a few. It's only been probably a few years. I probably maybe did 5,
Yeah.
6, maybe, and so I'm 2 out of 6-ish.
That's
at
not
worst.
bad.
Like that's not. So I feel I have a good feeling. I got a 1 in 3 chance of winning this. And
Fucking genetic freak over
I feel
here.
like a genetic. So I'm planning on this financing the Xbox Series X for me.
I mean, one year
This is gonna be perfect.
One year, my best guy was that little midget bowl.
The midget.
Remember the bowl, the midget?
Oh, the bull. Yeah.
El Torito, or
Yeah,
whatever his name is.
El Tortito or
Yeah.
something like that.
He
Yeah,
was my best guy.
really.
Yeah, I had each person gets 5 or 6 guys usually.
Mm-hmm.
This year it might be 3 or 4, but that was my best guy that year.
Really.
I'm like, man, my luck. But we do have a side bet for minorities.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Well, yeah. It's just basically
whoever gets the most minorities.
yeah.
So I've won that.
For proper representation.
Yes.
We want to make sure it kind of keeps the WWE in check because you got to have a little bit of everybody.
Yeah.
And I would do a side one for women, but now they have their own.
Yeah.
So that's a
Yeah, once in a while you would get like a China or something or in the men's Royal Rumble, but now they have their own.
and that's
so
what you call progress.
Yes.
In my opinion, I call that progress.
it is progress.
So yeah, it's a fun time.
I mean,
and then
we get catered food.
Yep.
We're getting we're getting the chicken catered. We're getting pizza. We might have a couple other side dishes. It's a whole day event. We're doing another episode of the podcast, a special one. If you haven't noticed, we've been putting a wrestler in a 64-bit Legends Royal Rumble.
Yep.
Every day for the month of January, leading up to the WWE Royal Rumble.
Yep.
So tomorrow we will be analyzing that Royal Rumble.
yeah.
And Monday, we will be seeing a winner live on Twitch.
Yeah, we are. We're gonna have it. We're working on the plans of that. I'm excited. I would have to say, I know we're gonna go into it. There's gonna be another podcast dropping where we're really gonna analyze the 64-bit Royal Rumble. But right now, just as a gut feeling, I'm torn between the Big Shit Kid and Fat Boy Fat. I have a feeling one of those two are going to take it. I know tomorrow we're going to really get in depth, but what's your gut instinct on that?
So my gut instinct, I know it's cliche, but I got to go number 30, Julio Sunrise. He just dropped. He's got the cartel, and he's the freshest man in the Rumble. See, the problem with the Big Shit Kid, I do like the Big Shit Kid, but he's number 3. He's got to go through the entire Rumble.
But he's from the sewers. Like, he's used to being a piece of shit. So it's second nature
and
for
the,
them.
the Fat Boys just remind me of like Earthquake and Typhoon, and they never did much.
Yeah, but there's a lot of weight. That's a lot of mass.
There is a lot
to
of
be
weight.
able to pick up and toss them over a ring, over the ropes.
That is true. That is very true. So Monday, if you see this episode before Monday, we will be on live Twitch.
Yep.
We'll be on Twitch Live.
Yes.
And we will find out who will be the winner.
Yeah, plus a special guest, possibly.
Yeah.
Possibly
a special
if we
guest.
can finagle it.
And we have our own February little show coming up.
Yeah, well, that'll be. I've been teasing it. I've been making some teases myself on it. So, but I don't want to give it away. By the way, actually, without giving anything away, I got a temporary.
I'm aware.
Oh, you got
I'm
it?
aware from Random?
Yes.
Yes, I'm
okay.
aware.
All right.
He messaged me as well. I asked him to create a logo for it.
Yeah.
And he gave me 2 so far, and number 2 is.
Is it the same? Is it the same?
I'm sure
one?
it is. We can discuss that after. But one of the things we mentioned before the show, we didn't really have too much of a agenda today.
Mm-hmm.
But I was thinking the other day, all right, and I'm not a big fan of social media.
Yeah.
I know you're more in tune with social media than I am,
Mm-hmm.
and the only reason that I really have a social media is when I started DJing weddings and DJing in general.
Yeah.
Because I needed to, either promote or put my shit out there and become friends with a lot of people, right?
Right.
So, and now it's basically to promote this 64-Bit Legends, Bobby Caboose, Melvin Troy, promotion, right?
Yeah.
But my big question to you, because we both have our own personal Facebooks and we also have, our
Public ones. Yeah.
right? So I have a question for you. On your private Facebook,
Mm-hmm.
Instagram, whatever, are you friends with people that you're not really friends with,
Oh yeah.
but you stay friends with them on Facebook just because of the ridiculous shit they post?
Yes. Well, not because of. Oh, okay. It's 2 parts. Yes, I'm friends with people that I'm not friends with.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
But 2.
That kind of tie, because these people, like, they didn't go to school with us.
Yeah.
I met them through either DJing or a job or wherever,
Mm-hmm.
and there is no other reason why I would communicate with them.
It allows me to take a temperature of like what do other people think about, and where are they in their lives, so I can kind of as a benchmark, like am I making it? Am I doing what I'm supposed to do? And I think
Are you setting the bar?
Yes.
I don't set the bar. I am the bar.
Yes, I use them to set the bar. Because I'm like, well, at least I'm not as bad as so and so.
Yeah.
Or I'm like, but to be honest, like I haven't been logged into my personal Facebook in forever. Like
Okay.
I don't even use it. I have another one that I have if I ever need it, but I don't even use it. I don't even use Facebook. Facebook is terrible. Facebook has no discoverability. I like social media for discoverability, obviously,
right.
for this, but Facebook is terrible for that. At least from the way I know how to use it. But there was a few people I used to kind of pay attention to like that, but not anymore. Like because the only people that are active that are kind of like on the fringe of like polite society, I guess. All they want to talk about is like QAnon stuff, or about how Trump's got a master plan, or on the other end, on how much they hate it and how much like he's destroying the world. And I'm just now. Here's the big part I'm going to be curious about. Now that he's gone, what are these people? Maybe they'll go back to being crazy, just normal crazy, just doing weird shit.
Okay, so I have two incidents, incidents of this.
Instances? Yeah.
Instances. That's the word.
Yeah.
I was just saying it wrong. Instances. I had the Bibble Facebook, right?
Yeah.
So Bibble Uranus was the, if you check it on Twitch, he was our security guard for the MWO angle, right?
Yep.
So he had his own Facebook. We used to take him out to the bars and all that shit, get pictures with him, right? So there was a dude that he was friends with who I knew through a guy, right? and we're gonna call him Matt the Cat, right?
Yes. Okay.
Matt the Cat, and I used to, just look on his Facebook because it was so ridiculous, and like he would be friends with all these chicks who like, he would just like add a friend, right?
Right.
And you knew he didn't know 95% of these girls, but I had a Matt the Cat moment of the day, and it was when I went to the bathroom at work. I would look on Facebook, and I would send Sam the Matt the Cat moment of the day, and I would screenshot his comment under a girl's photo. And it was every day, dude. It was every day. This guy would be like, "You're so beautiful," or like, and like it was funny because she would respond like everyone but him, or he'd be like, she'd be, a girl would be like, "Oh, having a rough day today," or like one of those like open-ended comments, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And he would just be like, "Oh, I know how how to make it better. I could bring you, this or that," or stupid shit, dude. Or like, it just. I was like, man, I can't believe people think this is gonna work as a pickup line on Facebook. Like, I'm like, dude, you are fucking ridiculous right now.
I see a lot of that where.
Thirsty.
Yeah, thirsty. That's the word I'm looking for. A lot of thirsty guys, and they're resharing the memes of like, this could be us, but you're gonna play games type of shit. And I'm like, bro, you're a fucking sweat hog. Okay, nobody.
This dude was a sweat hog.
Well,
so
is this the same sweat hog? Oh no, you're talking about. No. This is a different.
No.
I'm thinking of.
Yeah, I know what sweat hog you're talking about. This guy is in the same fucking category as sweat hog.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's like a sweat guinea pig. Like he's small. You get the gist.
Yeah.
But. Dude, every day. And I would screenshot it and send it to Sam. And Sam was like, dude, I look forward to that every day because I can't believe the comments that he is making on this. And next time we have Sam over, I'll ask him, next time he's on the podcast, because it's fucking ridiculous, dude. Like, it'd be like, girl taking a selfie, just got my hair did. Oh, it looks so wonderful. Blah, blah, blah. It'd be like this paragraph. And I'm like, dude, like, and it would be no response. Like, she would respond to everyone, be like, thank you, thanks, hon, blah, 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 thanks, girl, whatever. Him, nothing. I'm like, dude, like, what are you doing, man?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Well, she doesn't want to encourage that behavior.
Right.
Yeah, she doesn't want to. Like, there was. It's amazing how much, like, because it's in front of everybody, and I think it's like there's like a shamelessness in it.
Right.
Like, you don't feel any shame. Like, I am awful at communicating on social media. I will occasionally. I have to remind myself if it's like someone I know and I'm checking it out and they're close to me. I'm like, oh, I should probably like that.
That's exactly what I started doing.
Yeah.
I was like, man, like, I'm gonna start liking certain people's stuff. Just so it seems like I'm more engaged with, I don't want to be a dick, so I'm like, maybe this is an opportunity for being like, oh yeah, he liked this.
Yeah, no, because I know they get the notification. Then I think in my head, this is how, like, then I get a little bit of an ego on it. I'm like, oh, I imagine them getting the notification. I'm like, oh, he liked it. He never likes anything.
Right.
Oh, what is this? And then I'll select it. Sometimes, though, I get a little stingy with the likes. Like, no. I already liked this person's thing yesterday. I'm going to wait 2 days before they get another like. You can't just... I'm not giving away likes like they're fucking candy.
See, I started giving away likes. I'm like, man,
no.
like... I mean, and part of me was like, man, I post something and I don't get no likes. I'm like, maybe it's because I don't like anyone else's shit. And then ever since I started liking other people's shit, people like my shit.
I just started, like, I wasn't even conscious. I just started liking the 64-bit Legend branded stuff and retweeting. Like, it's not that I don't, like, I forget and I don't, because it's such not even a habit. And I'm like, oh yeah, I should probably like that.
Yeah, I mean, you
and
are
engage
involved
with it.
But another, on my personal Facebook, because that was the aliens. There's this chick, and if anyone that knows me is listening to this, it's not you. I guarantee it's not you. But she'll put shit on, like, she was single for a long time, right? Mm-hmm. She'll put shit on like, oh, went on a date and the guy he rents an apartment, and it'd be like a red flag. And I'm like, what? Like how do you know this guy didn't just go through a brutal divorce and that's all he can afford?
Yeah.
Or, you know, one income house. It's kind of hard to buy a fucking house just yourself, you know.
Or maybe he just doesn't want to have to deal with home ownership. So
Right.
there's a whole thing of like when you own a home, you have to take care of its repairs, you have to mow the lawn, you have to, you know, there's a lot of upkeep. You got to pay taxes on it.
This girl was like, she was single for like, she posted it was like 6 years or something, and I'm like, dude, okay, first of all, you know, not to be a dick, not the greatest looking girl. Probably don't have a bunch of dudes lined up. You know, and then you're gonna be picky like that, like, oh, this guy, he lives in an apartment. Nope. He's got, you know, he doesn't want kids. She's got a kid. Oops. He, you know, fucking lives at his parents' house. You don't, like I said, and she, you know, I think she's 30 something, 30s, younger 30s. But I'm like, dude, like. Who are you to fucking judge anyone? Like you have a child, you're divorced, you fucking post about your fucking baby daddy all the time and like bash him.
Yeah.
Like your kid's not gonna fucking see that. Your kid's like 12 or 13 or 14 or something. And I'm like, how do you do that and have your child be able to read that and be like, oh yeah, your dad's a piece of shit. Oh, by the way, you're going to see him this weekend.
That drives me crazy. That's always a red flag. And the other thing is that I hate is like the very vague post.
The open-ended one.
Kind of open-ended of like, you know, they're calling someone out, but you don't know who.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, they're like, hey, pro tip, if you do X, you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
And it's like, this is to go to somebody.
Yeah.
Now I'm curious. Now I'm gonna look in your comments and see if anybody calls it out, because I want. If here's the thing, anybody out there that fucking is friends with me or follows me or I follow them and you do this shit and I know who you're talking about, guess what I'm doing? I'm going in the replies. I'm going in the comments and I'm gonna fucking tag who that is, because it's a fucking dumb bitch move to fucking do this. Like, oh, let's pretend. Oh no, I'm just throwing it out there. Yo, you're gonna put it on blast. You think everybody's gonna, and then you want that person to know and cause a beef.
Well, that's
or you're gonna hide that post from them.
That's what fucking what's her name? I'm not gonna say her name.
Yeah.
You know, did the fucking Nate about the tattooing. She fucking tried to put him on blast on Facebook, and
That's
I fucking commented on it. I was like, bitch, you fucking used cocoa butter on your goddamn tattoo and fucked it up. Like, how is that the artist's fault?
Yeah.
And then you're going to put him on blast and be like, oh, thank God I found this other artist that could fix my tattoo. Like, go fuck yourself, bitch.
Yeah.
Like, fuck you. And I'm pretty sure Nate hooked her up because, you know, Nate does that. You know, he's a good guy and he does that for a lot of people that, you know, he knows.
Yeah.
Or at least he tries to.
But it's something. There was one. I'm not going to name, again, I'm going to be careful not to name any names, but I seen this on Facebook, and there was somebody that I know, somebody pretty like, I'm surprised would even do this on their Facebook, because they have a lot of friends on there, and they do a lot of business online.
Okay.
And, you know, they put out one of those like open-ended, like, basically you're calling someone out. Like, you're giving a pro tip, because there's always a pro tip. Or, like, fucking lesson. Here's a lesson everybody know, don't do this because it's stupid. It was one of those, and it bothered me, because I'm like, who are you? Because it was somebody I kind of know enough that I know kind of other people. You know what I mean? It's like, it's part of a closer circle. And I would tell you, I'll tell you afterwards, and you'd know exactly who I'm talking about. But it bothered me, because I'm like, who are they talking about?
Right.
Who are they? And then it's like, then you wonder, it's like, are they talking about me? Are they talking about me? 'Cause I don't think I do that. But then I'm looking at everything that I do and putting it through that filter of like, am I doing that? I'm like, I'm not even doing anything like that. But it's like, fuck you. Fuck you for making, because then I'm sure I'm not the only person doing that. I'm sure other people that know them are doing the same thing.
It turns into the De Niro party and be like, who you talking about me?
Yeah.
You talking about me? You talking about hoorah, hoorah.
That's Al Pacino at the end. He just did.
No. No, that's what they do in the movie.
What movie?
Fucking Neighbors, when they have the Robert De Niro party, and he's like, your references are all over the place.
All right.
You get it now?
There was so many references tied into that reference. I got confused. It was an inception of references.
It was Inception references. You got to get deeper and deeper. But yeah, and that and the open-ended ones I'm talking about are like, it'll be like, had the shittiest day ever, or no, does this type of shit happen to only me? And then you're like, well, what is it? Like,
yeah,
that's all you put is, does this shit only happen to me? What happened to you? Then I can maybe tell you that no, it happens to me as well, or no, I'm not fucking stupid and it doesn't happen to me. You know?
Yeah, no, I think
and that's more of a chick thing. I don't really see dudes doing that too much.
Yeah, a lot of girls do that. There are dudes that do that, but it is kind of some bitch shit. Oh, by the way, my schedule just opened up tonight, so that's good. God damn it, that interrupted me. What was? Oh, the bitch shit.
The
yes.
bitch shit.
Sorry.
Bitch shit, man.
No, yeah, I mean that's what drives me crazy too. Is when a dude, because I look at it like, as a dude, I'm gonna put something out there, and that's like I look at putting stuff online. You got to like curate your stuff.
Yeah.
Be very selective. Sometimes I'm overly selective to the point I don't post anything.
See, for a stretch, I was putting out positive things, just like, hey, just be better than yesterday.
Right.
Shit like that. And that's just for me. Like, that's for me to get off my chest and just be like, boom, if anyone needs to hear it. It's almost like my mom used to tell me, like, when we were in elementary school. I mean, I don't know if I've actually ever done it, but she was like, say hi to somebody that you wouldn't say hi to,
Yeah.
because it might make their day, what I mean? Just being kindness to others and shit like that. But if it was for me, but if anyone else needed it, it's good. But it's always positive, or at least I try to put a positive spin on it. I'm not gonna be like, oh man, fuck my life, this shit sucks.
Yeah.
God cursed me with everything bad in life and nothing good.
Well, yeah, it's when you get what you put out there, right? So, when I see that a lot, where it's just like, oh, can't get any worse than this. Oh, I guess it could.
Yeah.
Positive. Nobody ever posts anything really positive. I think because people are too afraid of bragging,
right?
And because then it makes people that aren't doing anything feel bad,
right?
And I disagree with it. Like,
positive energy, man. We've talked about this before too.
Yeah, like you gotta surround yourself with people that are like, I hate to sound like an old man, but go-getters.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it makes you feel like, oh, I got to step up my game a little bit. If you surround yourselves with a bunch of fucking losers, for lack of another word, like, you can't, like, you're just going to be content and be like, well, this is the status quo. Like I said, I pay attention to some people to set a benchmark for myself of like, at least I'm not doing as bad as that guy. But that guy's doing a little bit better than me. I don't know why the Gare Bear is fucking. He's got a little success. How's the Gare Bear doing better than me? How is that? How's Sir Jared? Sir Jared's getting married? I didn't think Sir Jared of the Swole was going to get married. I thought he was going to be a lifelong bachelor working at Babies R Us, screaming about QAnon.
But T the monster, man, every day, Monday, well, not Saturday and Sunday usually, but Monday through Friday, man, he'll text me. It's like clockwork.
Yeah.
At like 9:15 every morning, he'll text me like, sending good positive vibes, bro. And I just, every day, thanks, man, appreciate it, you too.
Yep.
Or kill it today, or whatever the positive message is, but it's every fucking day. And I'm like, dude, I appreciate that, because it starts my day off well. Like, I'm like, dude, like, I got people in my corner, I'm doing this 9 to 5 right now. Hopefully that can change one day, but fuck, man, like, to have someone have your back like that, it's fucking awesome.
It is, he's a very, like,
power of positivity.
Yeah,
dude.
he's very, very
he's
positive.
New Day. He's very New Day.
Yeah.
Oh, people at home, don't you dare be sour.
Yeah, it's the fucking. I mean, to be honest, it's refreshing again to have somebody like that too, because you surround yourself with like people I work with, for example. Like, they do their work, and then they go and like fucking drink,
Right.
or fucking they smoke a bunch of weed and then they watch a movie. And I'm like, no, I want to do creative shit. And it's sometimes it's hard to find creative people. So like someone like Teak comes around, I'm like, oh shit, okay, so you have these high ambitions too,
Yeah.
of shit you want to get done. And that kind of was like, again, that kind of gives you the momentum to keep going. Because otherwise it's like, well, I'm the only one I know doing this, so it's like you set like a low benchmark for yourself. So I guess that's a dual-edged sword of social media. Is you get this you get a lot of negativity out of it, but you get those small grains of positivity, and I think that needs to be there. However, here's the caveat to that. Because have you been posting your positivity stuff lately?
Not lately.
Because
it was back like probably in October when shit was getting heavy with the politics.
Yeah.
And shit like that. And like I was going through some stuff and just needed it for myself. So like I'm like, dude, like you said, everything online, not even social media, but just everything online is fucking negative as shit, man. Like sometimes you just fucking like need to get away from everything and just be like, yo, I at least have to just put this out, on my stuff so I can start believing it because I'm saying it, But
yeah, I mean, I should do that more because I just don't post anything.
Right.
You know what I mean? I just go and I get wrapped up in this little online world, these little circles. And I know that we were just kind of talking about this earlier before we even started the podcast of like, you don't keep up most people don't keep up with everything that goes on online.
Yeah.
Like I forget. And it was in a wake up call where I was using the word meme as a verb.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh yeah, most people don't know all the internet lingo like that.
Because you were talking to my brother.
Yeah.
My brother is 9 years older than us.
Yeah.
And he is anti-technology. Like he fucking hates cameras. Like he would never come on this show because he's being recorded.
Yeah.
He just hates it. Like he says you can't live your life because it's at any moment you can be recorded and you can't have that moment that we were just talking about. Like I was glad that Facebook and all this shit was not around when we were in high school because if instead of an embarrassing moment lasting 15 minutes and for only people that are there, it lasts forever now because it's online or it's on somebody's phone or it becomes a meme and shit like that. And it's fucking nuts because, watching that Social Dilemma, like these kids are going through shit that me and you have never experienced. My brother has never experienced. 90% of the world isn't experienced, but now, these kids that are coming up in school, like it's a whole nother level of like depression and all that shit just because of social media. Yeah, I
remember like growing up, I was pretty active online but there was only AOL Instant Messenger for the most part, and then MySpace came around.
Yeah, I never had a MySpace.
See, MySpace I liked, but MySpace was basically you had your little web page.
Yeah.
And you could make whatever you want. At least that's how I used it as. And I used like the blog feature, and I would like I learned how to do HTML coding with that. Or before MySpace, LiveJournal. Like I don't know if you remember. I think you were part of it. There was a LiveJournal made for the Porch Kids.
Yes. Yeah.
And it was basically just one post.
It was just a bunch of shit talking. Yeah.
And it was just comment after comment on one post.
Yeah.
And
it was like someone's face is melting.
Yes.
I think that was the post.
There was one of those. There was a couple other things and I remember it was the guy who sold lizards came up to me in the mall.
Jesus Christ.
And he was like, "Oh, I heard you got what's up with you and Jim?" And I'm like, "I don't know, what are you talking about?" He's like, "I see what you be posting." And the thing is, you couldn't see.
Right.
Because it was all anonymous, basically, unless you put your name on it. But nobody put their name in there. And he was just like, "Oh, that's my boy. You're going to talk." I was like, "I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea." Like, I knew what he was talking, but I was like, I didn't post anything over there. And it was interesting to see, like, that was just one scenario. I bet that happens so much now. Because, imagine imagine the feeling you get. Like, there was always these cliques in high school, right? And there was, like, there's some of the popular people. And then now you can actually get, like, analytics of how much you aren't liked.
Right.
Like, yeah, if you are liked, great, you could see all that too.
And imagine,
But-
like, I just thought about this. Imagine how many like Facebook groups there are of like we're the top tier students or top tier popularity, and like we don't let anyone else in this Facebook group.
Yep.
Type shit.
Or a Discord or a
Right.
fucking
But
whatever.
let me ask you this, because I just thought about this as well. And it's you know a little personal, not
Okay.
too much, but you know February is coming up. But would do you like when you start talking to a girl, right?
Yes. Okay.
Or consider dating a girl?
Mm-hmm.
Does her social media presence
Mm-hmm.
or like lack thereof determine if you want to date this chick?
just as far as like the basic of whether or not they're active or not, or
Active, what kind of shit they post, shit like that.
not really. Like, I mean, obviously I'd look at it, but I mean, it really wouldn't matter too much. I would actually, to be honest, if they are active and they post quite a bit, I'd almost like encourage that, because that means it's like, oh, you are somebody that wants to go out and do stuff, and you want to document it. And as you could say that's empty, I still think that's better than, I just sit at home and watch Netflix all day.
Okay, so little not a redirection, but
Yeah.
a follow up question.
Yeah.
What if it's like shit like, okay, like putting it on the gram type shit,
Okay.
like I want to go do this just to take a picture to put on the gram. Because I hate that shit.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Like apple orchard
yeah,
shit.
yeah,
like
yeah.
basic fucking white bitch shit.
So I'm kind of conflicted on it. Where at the same time I feel it's like, yeah, that's pretty empty. Like, it depends on how long are you there. Are you literally just getting dressed up to go there for 5 minutes and come back? If that's the case, I'd be like, this is annoying. Like, no. We're spending the rest of the day here. Like, we're gonna do everything. We're gonna take the tour of the apple orchard. We're gonna have apple juice. We're gonna have a donut. We're gonna feed goats.
We're gonna make wax candles.
We're coming here. If we're getting here at fucking 3 p.m., we're not leaving till it's dark outside. Okay, we're investing in this. So there's that. But at the same time, it's like my biggest pet peeve of anybody, whether or not I'm interested in dating them or I just know them, or if they're just somehow even tangentially like in my life, if I work with them or whatever, is if I see that you're not motivated to do anything, it drives me crazy.
Right.
Because all I see is time as like a commodity. Like, it's a thing. Like they're just wasting. It's like if I gave you $1,000,
Yeah.
and then you put it in your pocket and you had a hole in your pocket, and as you walked around, a dollar bill just fell out as you walked around, and it would be maddening and you don't even bother to pick it up, and then you kind of realize that's happening, but you don't change pockets, you don't do anything, you're just walking in circles, letting a dollar fall out of your pocket and I'm like, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? Are you doing this just to make me, like, to drive me crazy? Like, and that's what I see when people aren't, like, motivated. And then I'm like, hey, what'd you do? What did you do over the weekend? And they're just like, oh, fuck, man. I just, I watched the entire series of Game of Thrones in 2 days. And I'm like, I guess that's cool. I guess you accomplished
Yeah,
that, but
pretty impressive. But no, okay. So my beef is like, if you want to do this, like if you want to do the gram shit,
yeah.
do something that not everyone does. Don't
Yeah.
go to fuck. I hate the apple orchard. It's fucking stupid, dude.
Would you rather a pumpkin patch?
I would. Paintball,
Yeah.
shot her in the neck. No, go do paintball.
Yeah.
Go do paintball and fucking, take pictures there. That's fine. But
Yeah.
like, if you want to just fucking go to the apple orchard to get fucking a donut and cider and take a picture in your flannel wearing Uggs and your apple spice shit, then I'm not interested. Like, I'm not gonna take pictures of you just doing shit. Like,
Yeah.
I'd rather go to a
Oh.
beach, but I'm not gonna be like the one fucking lay out on the beach so I could take a picture of you. But
Yeah.
we can go somewhere like that, or go do something that has a little bit more activity than fucking like I would go on a hayride.
Yeah.
That's actually doing something.
Right.
But it's not like you're going to the apple orchard to pick fucking apples. You're not picking apples.
Well, wait a minute. So let me ask this though. So I know the example what you're using.
Yeah.
So fucking. Were you basically like her walk around like videographer?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Because I've seen that
Yeah,
where
I know.
the dude has
Well,
got like.
I know. That's kind of where that's why I said the beach
All right.
thing,
Okay.
because I'm like, I'm not gonna be the one just taking fucking pictures of you. No, she like that's what she wanted, because she never had the opportunity, I'll say,
Yeah.
to do that with a guy.
Okay.
And I'm like, it's stupid. Like, why don't we fucking go? I'd rather go play putt golf.
Right.
Or something, it's something to do something. And like I said that's lame, but I used a different word.
Mm-hmm.
And then she was like, well, they asked about a hayride. Would that be lame too? I was like, no, I'd go on a ride.
Yeah.
Like that's a ride.
Yeah.
Like you're doing something. Like you get to see scenery and shit. You're not going to fucking apple orchard to fucking pick apples. You're there to fucking drink cider. And by the way, at the time, I was trying the keto thing,
Yeah.
so it's not like I could have cider or fucking donuts. Like, thanks a lot. I'll drink my fucking bottled water and hang out with the other dudes taking pictures. Shit.
Yeah, there is a bit of, but there's some that's I usually have noticed though that's usually younger girls do that.
Yeah, I mean,
Or-
she was.
Yeah, or even younger guys.
Yeah.
I see that too. As they get into like their 30s, that kind of dies down. It becomes more. The posts become less and less of pictures and more of text if
Yeah.
they're active. And then there's the types. How about this one? And you're gonna know who I'm talking about here. That is obvious that they're a real go-getter, which I appreciate, as I mentioned. Like I respect that.
Yeah.
But then you get like part of it may be fueled by amphetamines, like Adderall or something
Yeah.
like that. And then you get like a lot of posts and you get lengthy like 5-paragraph Facebook posts. And I'm like, and then on top of
They
that,
unfriended me for some reason.
Did they really?
Or like not unfriend. Well, yeah, they would have had to. They probably went through their list.
Oh,
and it was like,
okay.
I don't talk to these people anymore. I don't know.
I don't know, but I don't talk to them. But
Yeah.
I'm still on there.
I'm not on there
still
anymore
in there.
because
I get to
I
see it.
checked because the last conversation I had with them, they wanted me to, or they asked about me DJing their wedding,
Oh, see, maybe.
and I gave the cheapest price I could have,
Yeah.
and no response. I was like, wow. Like, you're not going to find anyone cheaper.
Yeah.
And I consider myself a pretty... I've never had a complaint.
Yeah.
I consider myself a pretty good DJ at weddings.
I feel bad. I feel bad for the
significant
husband.
other?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
significant other, because he's got a. I mean, imagine I see the diatribes on Facebook, and I know what it's like to talk to someone that is adding, and he seems to be like a very like
Calm.
and I just want to drink a craft beer
Yeah.
type, and just the million miles an hour. It must be exhausting. It's gotta be.
He's
so
probably got those
exhausting.
AirPods.
Dude. Well, the problem is the new ones. So they got these little microphones on them, so you can block out the world,
Right.
But you gotta still listen. So I'm sure she's like, don't be turning on the noise canceling. You gotta keep noise canceling off. You can listen to your music, but I still need to talk to you. Did I tell you about how they're taking away our rights to run a business in this country?
Let me tell you about all the ladies at the office that I hate.
Let me tell you about this. By the way, I am going to be starting, we're starting a fucking fitness company. I'm going to sign up housewives to join my fitness company. And I'm going to take the same pose in every gym over and over again. And by the way, And if you take all the pictures, by the way, here's the thing I looked at. Quarantine was not too kind because I looked at it, and it started off like, all right, you're kind of in shape, and it sounds like, yeah, you look like you look like a woman in her mid-30s. Like, you're not fat, but you're nothing crazy. Like,
no. Speaking of that, though, I do notice there's this one chick that I'm friends with on Facebook.
yeah,
And you can same thing. You can, but it's in different scenarios. Like, she'll be at the bar, she'll be wherever with friends, whatnot. Same fucking pose every single picture, and there's hundreds of them, and it's all the one side.
It's because that's the side they're comfortable with.
Yeah.
Girls know how to take pictures properly of themselves. Like, they get a pose, they realize, like, okay, this angle, and they'll do a thing where they gotta tilt like bend the knee a certain way, be on a certain angle,
put the arm over the stomach.
Yep. It's all little ways to suck it in a little bit here, turn to the side a little, and that. I'm like, whatever, man. Just fucking. I avoid taking pictures. Like, I don't like taking group pictures.
No, I actually don't even like being on fucking camera. I'm on fucking camera,
Yeah.
So
I got used to it. Like, I
being on Twitch, I got used to it.
Yeah.
So.
Like, I'm seeing myself right now. Like, I look at myself. I don't even see myself. I see a face that I recognize as me.
See, I look over there and you can't see me, so
that is true. Unit.
I was going Cena. But,
I'm going old school. Fucking. We're
not talking about Gorilla Fest again.
I'm telling you, Gorilla Fest. There's so many possibilities. You could do one like every week of another animal.
Then it wouldn't be Gorilla Fest. It'd be like fucking.
That's true.
Antelope Fest.
That is true. I guess it would get burnt out pretty quick. Yeah, it would be. I still am. I'm baffled by this. That I did not know. First of all, that G Unit stood for Gorilla Unit. I felt silly about that. And two, that John Cena took Tony Yayo's fucking gimmick. Like, that still haunts me.
Yeah, Cena. I think he was with his brother, and like they were like fucking around, and he was like, Was that Thugonomics time? Yeah.
Okay, that explains it. Yeah, it was. This is post Ruthless Aggression.
Well, that's part of the Ruthless Aggression. So he came out like with that, Ruthless Aggression thing, slapped fucking Kurt Angle, or was it Kurt Angle? Yeah.
Who hasn't slapped Kurt Angle?
I know. But he had like a couple months stint where he was just that guy, and he like wasn't really going anywhere. And they called him, I think they called him like the Prototype or something.
Oh, really?
And then he was trying to like find a character because that wasn't working. He was getting like booed and shit, and they were on like a bus, like a tour bus, and he was just like, a couple of the guys were just rapping in the back, and like I think Stephanie McMahon was like, I think this is how the story went. Stephanie McMahon was like, rap something about me, and he thought he was getting like fucking like scolded, and he did, and she's like, that's your gimmick.
Oh. All right.
So
that's pretty interesting. There was
I was actually thinking about that the other day, because for some reason I was thinking about Joe's apartment episode, right?
Yeah.
And I was thinking about the fucking Romeo Bloods and that whole fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
And but me and Nate, because Nate was on that episode.
Yeah.
Me and Nate used to, and I don't know if you were part of this when we used to do this. We used to just rap one-liners to each other and just make fun of each other. Like we wouldn't freestyle, but we would just come up with one line, kind of like Wild and Out.
Yeah.
And just battle each other like that.
I do remember that. I remember that was at lunch. There was I don't know if you sat at our lunch table in high school. Yes. Surprisingly, Joe Weaver was able. I just said his whole name. Whatever. He's in a rug somewhere.
I almost spit on my water.
But he came in with some rhymes. He was one of these dudes that was like super into like. I remember he was trying to tell me about Mudvayne. He was like, Mudvayne. I was like, is that like Slipknot? He's like, they're better than Slipknot. He's like, you don't even understand. He came in. Do you remember when he came into high school and he had like, I don't even know how he did it.
Like the really spiky hair?
Not even just spiky hair. It started spiky, but then eventually became like just two horns. Like he had like a big he grew his hair out, and he had like a giant horn, and like another giant horn back here, and that was it. And he had the Janko type jeans. And
he's trying to be a Hardy Boy.
And what was so bad about that is then like the Jankos or the Janko types, because they were like ones that weren't as extreme, but you'd be walking in the snow and then the water would just absorb into the like halfway up the calf.
Yeah.
And then you got this heavy fucking bell bottom. And then if it was snowing and got too wet, you could see like he spent time using whatever cement it was to make his two horns, but then it started to dip by like second hour because the water got in there. It looked like an elephant's trunk at this point. It would just kind of like hang a little. And then he would rap.
And then he would rap.
Yeah. Yeah, those were the days. That was
yeah,
pretty...
but I think me and Nate did it. Like we did. I don't know if Nate was at the lunch table.
One year he was, yeah, or at least a semester. Because I remember he was there. He was there with the weave.
Because me and Nate did it a lot outside of school.
Okay.
And you were probably around because you and Nate.
Yeah.
Were always hanging out, but but yeah, that was fun, man. Like we would just like next time Nate comes over, I gotta mention that to him and try that again because, like I said, it would just be one-liners and it would just be like shit you're wearing, like fucking off the top of the head. Nate could
fucking he could write some rhymes. Like I had a notebook. I remember we were fucking around. It's around here somewhere, and I remember we were just recording stuff. Like there was that original. You were on it. We did like an original podcast. This is like 2000. What year would that have been? 2007.
I was unemployed.
It'd be 2007, 2008.
I was on unemployment.
Maybe 2006.
No, it was later than that.
Was it?
Or wait, no, it was like when we were 19 because we brought it over to Josh's.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That one. And I remember me and him were fucking around for like weeks before we even did that. And I remember we were trying to figure out how to do raps. Like I had Audacity, and I go on YouTube and find a beat and then try to like record both at the same time. It was like the modern time in 2006 of basically taking two stereos, one that records and then one that would play the beat, and you just got to like rap in between it. And he could write some shit. It was always like that pressure of delivery though.
Right.
Is always fucked up. I remember we tried doing that too. It was like, we get some rhymes together, but then it was like this janky way of having to do it in my parents' basement.
Yeah. I was always really good at one-liners. You fuck with me, I come up with some lyrical shit. You might be surprised because I'm white like some Miracle Whip.
Yeah.
Some shit like that,
Yeah, it's just got to be on beat. And well, the other thing that didn't help is that we had we'd make our own beats with a sample, but they weren't like perfect.
Right. They would be horrible.
I would say they were horrible, but they weren't the best.
Yeah, or like I'd be like, hey, can you sample this? And it'd be like, well, not the sample.
Well, we only had like Audacity.
Babcock the Solution.
I remember. Okay, so there was the one time you came over to my parents' house. This was a little later. This is probably like 2009.
Yeah.
And we tried that, and fucking because we planned it. I got it set up. Fucking Nate came by. You came by. And for some reason, we ran into the Solution somewhere.
We ran into him the night before.
Yes.
We were at the bar.
Yeah.
And he hit you up at like 6 a.m. the next day.
He hit up Nate. He didn't even hit me up. He hit Nate up at like 6 a.m. being like, yo, when are we going to do this? And it's like, no one's even awake. It's a Saturday. And he's like, and he blew him up. And then I guess he was like, he sent me a bunch of Facebook messages, be like, man, you missed out. Like, I missed out on what?
You were gonna be the one that recorded it.
Yeah. Well, some hot ass fire,
dude,
from the Solution. I don't even know he was at that time. I think he was just Babcock. He wasn't even the Solution yet.
Yeah.
I think the Solution came shortly afterwards. I think he had a stint where when Obama was president that he thought he got caught up in like the like he was a Kenyan. Remember that?
Yeah.
Everyone was like, no, he's a Kenyan. He's not even real. He's not even real.
Kenyan. He's not an American. He's not a real American.
Yeah. And then or he'd be posting about chemtrails. You know what's crazy? Have you heard the chemtrail fucking conspiracy? Okay. So this is like 101 class, 101 class conspiracy theorist bullshit of chemtrails. It's like when a jet passes by, it leaves the
Oh, yeah,
lines in
yeah,
the sky,
yeah.
and they're like, "Those are chemtrails." They're actually putting stuff in the atmosphere to go and make you, I don't know, fuck with you somehow. I don't know the whole thing. And I've been hearing about this for like 11 years. And I was just on TikTok, and another guy was like, "Okay, so here's some snow that fell after I saw a chemtrail," and I'm like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" I'm like, "No. If there was a way that I could say, like, TikTok doesn't work where you can like just like, can I don't recommend this anymore?" But I'm like,
just call you a fucking idiot.
can I just take this guy off of here? Because this is the chemtrail bullshit, and it would always be like a dude. There was a dude that I remember we go to like a party or we're at the bar and it's like a party atmosphere, right? And he wants to pull me aside. He's like, "Hey man, I've been reading about chemtrails. Let me tell you something. Did you know
Hey
that?"
man, I got lizards.
Yeah, same type of thing. I got lizards. Or, "Oh, did you know that they make Pepsi out of babies?" And I'm like, "Wait, what?" I'm like, "I'm trying to have a shot here. There's a girl I'm trying to get with." He's like, No, I know. I'm not going to keep you. But listen, I was reading this information.
Hold up, Janine.
Yeah, I got these documents. They say that Pepsi, they take like stem cells or something out of babies and they make Pepsi out of it. It's crazy. And
It's
I'm
the
like,
same, like, milk causes cancer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Yeah, that's cool. All right, man. Like, I'm going to go have some more drinks." "No, let's do some shots." We do some shots. Oh, man. You know what the other thing I was reading about was that if you eat a lot of lunch meat, you get cancer. And I was like, all right. But the crazy thing is you're in like a loud bar, so you're shouting this. Where you're on, like, when you find yourself leaning on somebody with your hand on their shoulder, screaming in their ear, yeah, and then the chemtrails, they make you a beta male when you breathe it in over time.
God's playing The Sims with us, bro.
Yeah, it's just like, dude, this is not the time or the place.
But, like, speaking of the solution, I always wanted to just be Bobby the Resistance.
The resistance.
The Resistance.
Could have had a beef.
Yeah.
I mean, he could have had a rap battle. I mean, he got destroyed by fucking J.G. Wentworth the Third or whatever.
J.G. Wentworth.
You know what I'm talking about.
J.G. Wentworth. J.G. Wentworth the Third.
Yeah. Whatever the fuck his initials were. I was trying to...
J.G.D.
Yeah, J.G.D. the three.
By the way, I forgot to write a sponsor today. Our sponsor is J.G. Wentworth. I forget what they fucking do, but it sounds like
They get you cash now.
they get you cash now.
Yes.
So call up J.G. Wentworth, 877 cash now. 877 cash now. You better send us a fucking check, J.G. Wentworth. You motherfuckers. Get us cash now, bitch.
I mean, that's good. I mean, what was the other one? What was the other financial institution that we had to sponsor us? What was that other one?
Oh, Lars.
Oh, yeah,
Lars
Lars.
Financial.
Yeah.
Dude, I gave him some of my money. He gave some of it back.
That's good.
So that worked.
Some of it, though. Will you keep a little bit?
Well, he said he invested.
Oh.
So
What did he put it in?
I don't know.
GameStop? Hopefully GameStop.
Hopefully GameStop.
Okay, real quick. Let's talk.
Dogecoin.
Yeah. Fucking Dogecoin. Dude, if I hear one more thing about fucking Dogecoin, GameStop.
I heard it was made for as a joke.
It is. It's a meme coin.
And it's like it's up to like 4 cents.
It's a meme coin that everyone's like, no, the technology behind it. Yeah, the technology is it's a meme. That's what it is.
It's worth something.
No, but it's going up. It's going to go up, and it's going to crash, too. This happens with penny stocks all the time. This is a pump and dump scheme. If you didn't get in on before the pump,
You're
don't
gonna
bother.
Get dumped?
Yes, don't bother. But if I hear one more thing about fucking GameStop, which I find the entire thing intriguing. Don't get me wrong. I find the whole financial thing intriguing of what happened with Reddit and blah, blah, blah. Doing this short squeeze. But everybody online wants to tell me, like, let me tell you what really happened. I don't need you to fucking you don't need to recap it in a 1 minute TikTok.
And the thing
I don't need this.
Dude, like, I have even people telling me they're still buying stocks through Robinhood.
Yes!
I'm like, they're like, yeah, I just bought Nokia through Robinhood. I'm like,
You can't sell it.
why are you doing this?
You know Robinhood is screwing you over, right?
Nah, man. He's taking from the rich and he's giving to the poor.
It's just like, Everyone's all over the place. I'm like, I'm not touching any of it. I'm putting money in Bitcoin
Yeah.
and Chainlink, and I'll put it in a fucking S&P 500, and that's it. That's all I'm doing. I'm staying away from this.
I just do all my sports betting.
I
That's all
got
I'm
to do
doing.
that. So here's the thing. We got to, because this is going to be something we're going to follow up on.
Yeah.
So you're like the Ace Rothstein of women's basketball.
Of women's basketball, yeah.
Yeah.
But
And-
now they limit what you can bet on the women's basketball.
But you've been okay. We talked about it the other day, but I forget the exact number. So over the last, you've been doing this about a year, right?
I've been doing it for about a year, but I've been really keeping track since the baseball playoffs and start of football season.
Because
I'm really
September.
yeah.
Okay. So it's September, October, November, December, January. So about 6 months almost.
Yeah.
Almost 6 months. So in 6 months, how much did you profit out of it? So like, did you walk away after your losses?
Like if I would walk away right now,
Yeah.
if I would stop like dead cut stop right now,
Yeah.
I would be up 4,500.
45. So in 6 months, you were able to profit $4,500.
And I bet a lot.
That's almost
Like I bet up like it might becoming a problem. No, it's I started off with $200 in my account.
okay.
I had withdrawn around 3,500 before I even had to ever put more in.
Okay.
Had to put more in twice. No, 3 times now.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm on my 3rd time having to put more in.
Okay.
But the stuff that I've taken out has covered everything.
But you're still walking away.
I'm
even
still
with
walking
your,
away more, yeah.
with 4,500 after all your losses and
Correct.
everything. So
I was up to about 5,200,
Mm-hmm.
and now I'm down to about 45.
Gotcha.
So
there's a little ups and downs, but that's still not bad. So my plan is, because I got like 500 sitting in Bitcoin.
Yes.
Well, it was 500. It might be lower now, but so because I know that they use Bitcoin, you got to
the site that I use,
Mm-hmm.
actually, I put the last time I deposited, I actually used some of my Bitcoin.
Yeah.
And I put 500 in, and they gave me 250.
Okay.
So you get 50% of your deposit up to $500.
Okay.
So
that'll be good because then it'll put me at about 750 right off the bat
Yeah.
once I jump in.
yeah, and the thing is too is like I was telling my buddy Joe, and you may not have people may not have the means to do this, but I like to keep around $1,000 in my account, my
Yeah.
betting account, because there are days where, dude, like I've gone to $0 and then gone way back up.
Yeah.
But it gives you the flexibility to be able to lose and not be like fuck, you still have money in there, you can win it back. But yeah, dude, I made probably $3,000 right off the bat off of women's college basketball. And everyone I talk to just fucking laughs, and they're like, "You know that much?" No, I fucking look at the top 25 teams, and if they're versus a team like I fucking took, like for example, UConn women are always good. I took them like minus 32 points against like Presbyterian Blue Hose. Who the fuck are they? So they beat them by like 60. Like I'm like, dude, like it's easy money. But now the site, like all those sites that you see, or at least the ones that I've checked into,
Yeah.
that you see on TV because Michigan legalized sports betting online, and in the casinos or whatever, they don't even have the option for women's basketball.
Really?
The site that I use, you can only profit $20 at a time now, so you can bet like $24 to win 20.
Now, are you picking up every women's option?
Oh no.
No?
No.
I mean, that's an easy $20.
Right,
You could
but-
accumulate over time.
It's A, they don't show you every game on the app,
Oh, gotcha.
and B, it's just not worth my time anymore.
Okay. Well, because my plan is going into this month, we're going to try it Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Super Bowl is next weekend?
Yes.
Correct? Okay. So Super Bowl, I'm going to match your bets by 10%. I know you have a bit of more in
Yeah.
the pot already.
Right.
But I figure
Basically you're gonna put whatever amount you want
Yeah.
on the bets that I make.
yeah, I'm going to let you pick the bets, and I'm just going to blindly follow, and I think I'm going to measure it about 10%, 10 to 20% of whatever you're putting in.
Yeah.
And then we'll keep doing that. I'll follow your bets for the month.
Because
and see where we end
I was thinking about I did it for like 3 days of tracking all my bets, but I make so many every day.
Yeah.
That it's nearly impossible, especially because I make bets at work. Like while I'm working, I scoreboard watch or whatever. But what I've decided to do, and this will probably start with, I gotta have a starting point. So Super Bowl is probably a good start. Is tracking my net gain or loss per day. That's easier to actually track, because the figures that I'm telling you from the start of September, it's ballparking. It's not exact, but I can kind of figure out how much money I've taken out of my account versus what I put in, and it's way higher taking it out. So,
well, that's why I'm kind of interested in seeing this. Like,
but I was even thinking, like, dude, like, if you could make $300 a day, that's $2,100 a week.
That's quite a bit,
and that's over $100,000 a year, and that's only $300 a day.
Yeah,
that would be, because usually my bets are $100. That's 3 wins.
Yeah, if you got now, but I know that to get those wins, sometimes you gotta you can't guarantee 3 wins a day.
Right.
So you have to kind of play the odds of, what you got to figure out, like what your average, how, like I call it like your conversion rate in sales, right? Like how many out of 100, how many can you convert over? So out of 10 bets, what's your percentage? Like obviously you're not 100%. Nobody's 100%, right? But are you like 30%? Because then you can kind of play with the numbers at that point.
It's tough to give a percentage, and that's why I was trying to keep track, but it's way too hard. Yeah. But like there's days that I go 10-1, but there's also days that I go 2-14. Okay. So like the last couple days have been really rough for me, but the last weekend was fucking awesome for me. So, but I lost all that money in the last 2 days. So it's like, it fluctuates. It's you can't get fucking frustrated, and sometimes I do, because sometimes I chase and you can't chase it. Yeah, that's when I fuck up.
Well, see, that's what Sam Rothstein talked about.
I know.
So then now you're not thinking about how much money that you're winning. You're thinking about how much money you're losing,
right? And
you're trying to make it back up,
right?
And that's
you can't have the same amount of blueberries in every muffin.
Yeah, and that's my problem too. Is I always want an exact amount of blueberries in every muffin.
So, but when you jump it on, this might actually limit mine, because if you go, bet for bet, you're gonna be like, dude, this dude makes like 15 bets a day. Like, I can't do this. But
that's why I'm gonna do a percentage, though.
Right. I know, but like, still, like, I'm gonna be texting you all the time, because like when you see me upstairs on my phone, that's what I'm doing. I'm watching scores and like trying to figure out trends and shit, and just trying to jump on the bandwagon or whatever. And that's what I do, and that might not be a good thing. So, instead, I might just take my most confident shit, give it to you, and that's all I bet too, and see how it goes. Because like I said, man, like I was thinking about this, at work I have a lot of time to think, and only $300 a day. That's like I've made $1,400 in a day, and I've lost $1,000 in a day. Yeah. So like if you can win, like just if you get to that $300 mark, I mean, it's hard not to continue. But if you just stop for the day, you're up $300. And then if you do that every day, that's a fucking good ass profit.
Yeah, that's the kind of way I look at gambling anyway. Like when I go to the casino, I always tell myself, like, I have X amount of dollars.
Right.
But I think the most I've ever let myself go is I got $1,000. I'm going to allow myself to lose $1,000. And then what ends up happening is I'm up. And so what I'll do is if I make, like, I remember the last time is when I worked in Detroit, and then I went to the Greektown Casino, and I took a chunk of my commission that I had, and I was like, all right, $1,000. And then once I'm to like a threshold of like a couple hundred, I'm like, okay, I'm going to take half of that, and then I'm only going to bet now with that half.
Because it's house money.
Yeah.
It's house money, and you still leave with some.
Yeah.
So that's what I do with the sports, though. I get to a certain amount, and then I'm like, all right, let me, like, say I get $2,000 or near $2,000. Like, if I get up to like 1,800, in my account, I'll take 1,000 out.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, there's my 800 for now, and then once I get back up to that, I take it back out. And I always fluctuate around $1,000 in my account, but like when I get to $2,000 or near $2,000, I take $1,000 out. So
yeah, I'm excited to see this because look, I'm willing to lose the $700 or whatever, but if I win, that'd be nice.
Right.
That'd be nice. Might be able to make some improvements in here. Might be able to update some stuff.
So, but yeah. That's the gist of what I use my phone for.
Okay, well that's better than just jerking off in a fucking porta-john somewhere,
smoking cigarettes,
yeah,
eating Kobe beef.
Yeah, you said that'd be outrageous.
I'm not sure which one's the bad one and which one's the good one, but
well, the Kobe beef is probably pretty good.
Yeah,
if you're eating just chuck roast, if you're just
a big chuck,
yeah, if you're just jerking off eating chuck roast. And smoking a cigarette?
You have a good life, sir.
In a porta-john? I always had this thing, like, I don't know why this made me think of this. But I remember when I lived at my parents' house, I was like, it was in high school or just out of high school. I remember in the morning, and this was in high school, it had to be, because I'd get up early and I didn't want to have to, like, how you're just tired?
Yeah.
And I'd wait for the shower to heat up. Theirs took forever because of like where the shower was located in the house. And so I would sit there and I'd wait. I'd sit on the toilet or something. I'd sit like this. So I had they always had like the little the seat cover on the toilet. So it was like a little carpet on it. On top.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking? And so I would sit on it.
I thought you were talking about one of those squishy toilet seats where it's like sitting on someone else's butt.
No, that's gross. That's gross. But I'd sit on it like this. I don't know if you could see this, but I'd sit on it my knees. Yeah, I'd squat on the seat because I'm cold because it was like in a basement kind of thing. It was like a half basement thing, and so I'd sit and I would just I was like, I don't want to get up. I don't want to like get up. It's too cold. I'm tired. I don't want to do anything. Or then eventually. They got rid of those, but then they had like the carpets in there.
Yeah.
And I remember I got to a point where I'd wait for it to heat up, and I'd be like, "Oh, I'm just gonna lay down." And I take the washcloth that I had, and I make a little pillow out of it, and I take the blanket. This is why I was late for school, huh?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
And I'd take the towel as a blanket, and I'd curl up, and I'd be like, you know what? I wonder how long I could live in this bathroom. This is very comfortable. And then because all of a sudden the humidity would kick.
You are the big shit kid, aren't you? I lives amongst the shit.
Yeah, so and I'd be like, oh, I could just live in this bathroom. All I have to do is just turn the lights off. I could just go take a nap in this like steam room.
Just like fucking Dale could live in her vagina.
Wait, what?
In fucking Step Brothers.
Oh yeah.
If I just crumple you up and put you there, and when I'm walking, I feel a little tingle. It's just your hair.
I thought you were talking about a different Dale.
No, not that Dale. Not Arkansas Dale.
Yeah. I don't know what happened. I heard he's down there. Last I heard, I hadn't heard about him in probably about 5 years, but last I heard he moved to Arkansas and he just like grew mushrooms and just ate mushrooms all the time. That's all he did.
A dude at my work was like, yeah, these people in this certain city are around Metro Detroit. He's like, all these people, they're on unemployment, they're just smoking dope, and they don't shovel their driveways. And I looked at him, I was like, that sounds like a great life.
Yeah.
I'll trade this for that any day.
It can't be that bad. That's the crazy thing is to live in, we're talking about like in Detroit. We're not talking about Grosse Pointe, Detroit or Metro Detroit. Like to live in there, like, yeah, there's some shitty areas, but like it doesn't, the bar is not set very high.
Right.
So as long as you like have a house to live in.
That's because we don't set the bar. We are the bar.
Yeah. I hate Seamus. I hate that.
All right, you can be Seamus. I'll be Cesaro.
I hate both of them.
Cesaro?
I hate Cesaro.
You hate Cesaro?
And I hate Shazamus.
Cesaro. That should have been their name.
That would have been good. But like as long as you're in a house down there that you're in legally, like you're not squatting and you're paying the rent, or you have some sort of like
Not
low
squatting in your parents' basement bathroom.
Yeah. You're able to make your monthly payments on your 30-year mortgage on a $20,000 house. Then that's it. That's all you got to do. And then so you have a decent security system because you're going to need that. Otherwise,
Just get a dog.
that'd be pretty simple. Like if worst, that's my worst case scenario is like, hey man, if it gets really bad, I'm just going to go south somewhere in Detroit. You have to go south into Wade County, south of 8 Mile, and I'll find a fucking $20,000 home, and I'll just make it work. I'll just, set it again because it's then you're pay. What's the monthly payment on that? It's less than my car.
I'm just glad. Like one of my life goals was when I moved out was to never move back into my parents' house. And knock on wood, I'm achieving that goal right now.
Yeah.
It got sketchy for a little bit, but
Yeah.
made it through.
That's always been my I don't think I can anymore. Like my parents moved and now they don't have less bedrooms, so like I couldn't do that. And
my
like
parents drive me crazy, like the fucking hour that I'm there sometimes, man. And, like they don't want to adapt to technology, so like they just like, oh, I don't know how to do this. We have Wi-Fi. I don't what.
See, my parents are pretty technologically savvy, but that comes at a cost,
right? Because
then they're looking stuff up on Facebook all the time, and they always have like, they're always thinking there's a slight against them from somebody online, like, oh, but so and so used to comment on my stuff, but they don't comment anymore. And I think their husband is actually stopping them from commenting. I'm like, maybe they're just bored and they don't care anymore. Maybe what you're posting isn't that interesting, or like, dude, I talked to my grandparents before, and they're just like. My grandpa was like, "No, I've been shadow banned." I'm like, "How do you know what shadow banned is?" He's like, "I've wrote posts and nobody comments on my posts anymore." And I'm like, "I think that maybe you're writing something that they aren't interested in. And if they're not interested in it, Facebook won't serve it up. You're not shadow banned. You're just not interesting anymore to these people. Make new friends or change up your approach."
He's like, fuck that Rebel Wilson.
Yeah. Like,
and everyone's like, what?
Like, I don't know what you're worried about. You need to, hey, I'm sorry you didn't get enough likes on the Newsmax article that you shared. Like, what do you're like, but here's the thing. I'm like, when I get to be that age, like their big thing is they get to go on Facebook or Instagram, and that's when they get to wild out by fucking, like, oh, fucking Tucker gave it to him again.
See, I just can't wait till I'm their age so that Doug Flutie and who'd you say Warren Sapp?
Yeah, Warren Sapp
can cuck me from my wife with the Nutrigenics.
Dude, anybody out there?
It's Frank Thomas, by the way.
Whatever, Warren Sapp, Frank Thomas, same idea. Fucking that what is it? Nutrigenics. Nutrigenics commercial. I'm sure. If you don't know what it is, Google it. Fucking Doug Flutie, who's got his football games getting a remake.
Yeah,
by the
okay.
way. What is it called? Maximum Football?
Something like that.
That's fucking
it looks
Maximum.
It looks terrible.
It reminds me of old school 2K football.
It looks fucking horrendous. Like the graphics are so bad. The graphics look like they should be on the original PlayStation.
What are you talking about? It looks like that's definitely Dreamcast quality. They got a nice sheen on it. It's like 2K1 with Warren Sapp on the cover.
It was Randy Moss.
Whatever, they're the same. It's whatever. They both are receivers, aren't they?
No. Randy Moss is a receiver. Warren Sapp plays defense. He's a defensive lineman.
Doesn't he?
Or was.
Well, he could probably.
And he played for your Bucks.
I know. I've been telling you.
Moss played for the Vikings at that time.
First of all, hold on a sec. There's so many things we've touched on here that I don't think the people know.
You have not been. No. This is not true. This is bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not.
Fucking, all right. First of all, before we get into the Nutrigenics commercial and the cuckolding that's going on in that thing, fucking the Bucks, the Buccaneers, they're going to the Super Bowl, aren't they?
Yeah.
I have been talking about the Bucks and how Father Buck's going to lead that team since 2014, I want to say. I've been on the Buck train. I've been like, listen, Father Buck, he's got a vision. He's taken the Bucks to the Super Bowl. He's taking every year. I've been telling you this. So I know it's not gonna be this year, but I know he's working on it. His Christmas parade is getting bigger and bigger by the year. Father Buck, and for those who don't know, Father Buck, he's the owner of the Bucks. He does a Christmas parade down in Florida every year, where he throws pennies and candy.
This is false information. Don't be telling people that this happens.
He does. Look it up. If you don't believe me, look it up. This is more real than fucking chemtrails. Fucking Father Buck. He throws fucking candy and pennies to the crowd for the children.
It's probably Tootsie Rolls. Shit no one wants.
I love Tootsie Rolls, so I hope it is. Father Buck is out there giving back to his community. I mean, he is the modern-day Santa Claus. And he's been leading the charge to get the Bucks to the Super Bowl, at least for the last 6 years. And finally, it's coming to fruition. 2021, I was telling everybody, 2021 is my year.
You didn't say 2021.
I said it's my year. And this is why the Bucks are finally making it to the Super Bowl. They now have what's his name? Peyton Manning? No, Rob
Thomas.
What's his name? The fucking guy.
No, I'm waiting for you to.
Fucking
who do they have?
Tom Brady. That's what I'm thinking of. They got Tom Brady. I seen that coming. I had rumors. Rumors were swirling back around 2018. They were going to get Tom Brady to the Bucks, and I was like, that's it. I see what Papa Buck is doing. I see what he's doing. I wish I would have put money on that trade because I would have won a fortune. This was the
first year that he's been on the team.
I know, but there's been rumors swirling that they've been wanting him, and they had to get a number right, and it took a little time. Father Buck doesn't rush into decisions, okay? This
is so fucking ridiculous. So back to the Nutrigenics.
So wait, but we'll get to that. But I'm just saying, the Bucks are now making it to the Super Bowl. Who are they going up against?
They're versus the Chiefs.
Bucks Chiefs this year.
Bucks Chiefs
Super Bowl. I'm putting my money on the Bucks. I'll follow your bets on the Super Bowl, but my other bet, outside of matching all of yours, Bucks Chiefs. Bucks win.
Money line.
Yep.
Money line.
I'm putting a money line, whatever that means, on the Bucks.
Money line
to win.
means no spread. So you're just saying they're going to win.
That's one of my bets, is that they're going to win.
The Bucks are the underdog. So you could actually take the Bucks plus 4.5.
I'm telling you.
And you'll make more money if you take the money line, though.
I'm telling you, the Bucks are going to win it. So now let's get back to Nutrigenics.
Back to Nutrigenics.
So
it's Frank Thomas, not Warren Sapp, and it's Doug Flutie.
Okay, Doug Flutie. What did you say his name was? Doug.
Frank Thomas.
Frank Thomas. Rob Thomas. Frank Thomas. They're all the same.
Tom Brady. Who knows?
Yeah. So Frank Thomas and Doug Flutie. So the commercial.
How do you remember Doug Flutie so easily?
Who doesn't know Doug Flutie?
Anyway.
Who doesn't know?
Frank Thomas has 2 first names. That's pretty easy.
Are you kidding me? Doug Flutie, Maximum Football? Like, who doesn't know? That's a classic.
All right. Anyway.
So, fucking Nutrigenics, they're at the golf course. Guy shows up. Hey, you're Doug Flutie and fucking Frank Thomas. And they're like, yep, we are, kid. And he's like, sweet. And it's
fuck my wife.
And he's there with his wife to golf, which he's probably dragging his wife there. His wife doesn't want to be there to golf. And then they're like, I'm like, how are you doing out there? How are you keeping up with the young bucks out here playing golf? And they're like, well, it's because we take Nutrigenics. And it's like, hey, I think the wife will like it too, huh? Because it helps your dick or something. And then what I imagine is happening after this commercial takes place is they cuck this dude. They're like, yeah, they take and fuck his wife.
In the clubhouse.
Not even in the clubhouse, like outside by the ball washing machine. And they're like, yeah, this is the power of Nutrigenics here. Do you want your wife fucked by Doug Flutie and Frank Thomas?
Doug Flutie is the Brad Maddox trying to get the perfect shot.
Yeah. Do you want your wife fucked by Frank Thomas and Doug Flutie? If not, you better take Nutrigenics, you cuck. You better get on
promo code. Fuck my wife.
Yeah, promo code cuck. It's like a bonus level in Maximum Football. Doug Flutie's Maximum Football is a Nutrigenics. It's the B side of the Nutrigenics commercial. But that's what's basically happening in that commercial, where it's just fuck. And now you got to tell all your friends, be like, hey, how's the golf outing? Well, it was pretty cool. Ran into Doug Flutie and fucking Warren Sapp, and he's like, oh, really? And they're like, yeah, how'd that go?
It's
It's
not
like,
Warren Sapp.
and they're like, how'd that go? It's like, oh, it was pretty good up until they fucked my wife and told me to take Nutrigenics. And they're like, well, did you start taking it? And he's like, well, of course I did. I don't want Warren Sapp fucking my wife. That guy's a beast. She'll never come back to me.
I'm guessing she didn't come back to him anyway.
No, because he wasn't taking Nutrigenics. That's the lesson.
And they're getting paid. Like
Yeah. He's getting
they're probably
sponsorships.
millionaires.
They're getting the Nutrigenic sponsorship and fucking people's wives. And you see how much this works? This could be you. But I, Warren Sapp, am now fucking your wife. You could be doing this, but your dick don't work because you're not taking Nutrigenics. That's... So next time you watch that commercial, think of that.
Think of that side story going on.
Yeah, that's what's really happening.
Oh, shit.
Yes. That's the real shit. That's the real shit that they won't tell you.
Fucking Warren Sapp.
Yeah.
It's not even the same sport.
I thought, what are you talking about?
Frank Thomas played baseball.
Oh.
He was known as the Big Hurt.
I thought he put the big hurt on people with Warren Sapp for like the Vikings or something.
Warren Sapp didn't play for the Vikings.
Well, whatever. Well, yeah, I've learned now he's for the Bucks, but that's what I always thought he was for the Bucks. But then he was, I thought he had the Vikings jersey on 2K1. The cover
Why
of
would he
2K1.
wear a Vikings jersey for a cover of a video game? For a team that he doesn't play for.
I thought maybe he was like a goof. It was like, hey.
Look at me in this other jersey.
Yeah.
It couldn't be another black man that plays football.
No, well, it wasn't that. Now it makes me seem like I think they all look. That's not the case. I think this is a case of mistaken identity.
But I know Doug Flutie. I know his name.
Well, who doesn't? He's the Pied Piper of football.
He had his own cereal
Yeah.
called the Flutie Flakes.
And in his own game, he's the Bill Madden of fucking
It's
Canadian.
John Madden.
Whatever his name is, John Madden of Canadian football.
Bill? Bill Madden?
You know what I mean.
Fuck is wrong with you?
I'm not good with names. I'm not.
Oh,
It gets
God.
confusing.
Yeah. Shit,
So-
man.
Anyway, that's gonna be a cool bet for the Super Bowl.
I got Warren Sapp taking it to the house. Oh, shit. But anyway.
So we got that Royal Rumble.
Yeah, I can't wait, man. That's one of the funnest days of the year around here.
Yep. I'm excited for him.
Got T the Monster. Got
Yep.
one of the Sams. Got Y2 Drew. You got Brian Big Rig Brozick.
Yeah.
You have possibly somebody else and
Yeah.
possibly somebody else.
Yeah.
Who knows?
It's gonna be interesting, and we're gonna do a complete breakdown. So this version of the podcast is video.
Yes.
Available at 64-Bit Legends YouTube.
YouTube.
You can also get the audio there, but you can also get the audio wherever you get podcasts, of course. I mean,
Anywhere.
how the fuck else are you listening
Right.
to this? And then but tomorrow's is just gonna be audio because it's gonna
Yeah.
be a special edition.
It's gonna be a foursome.
Yeah, so-
we're gonna have a four horsemen.
Yeah, so if you're not fucking listening to this and you're just watching it, then you should go and listen to it. Get yourself the fucking go on Spotify or iHeartRadio or iTunes.
Yeah, I heard we're good on iHeartRadio.
We are. Actually, so iTunes obviously makes up like the majority of our listens, but iHeartRadio is like I think it's third after Google.
And we appreciate all the listeners.
We do.
We've been kind of slacking on these podcasts, but they're coming. We've been working on this video, so we had to perfect that before we could start doing these podcasts.
Yes.
Because 2021 is, I guess, the year of Melvin Troy. This is news to me.
It is.
But we had to figure all this out to bring you better content, so that's why. And we will have more podcasts coming via this way.
Yeah. I mean, this one we're still it's in the works. I'm looking at the video here now. There's little things I could change, like we probably should have closed the door so that light isn't leaking in from the other room.
I probably look like a ghost.
No, actually, the lighting looks good. I have it set up color corrected and that. Everyone just listening to it isn't going to get any of this. But we're also doing a little bit of a test here, so I figured I'd wait to the end to touch on this. So we're doing a test because we're actually live streaming this at the same time. So now we're streaming this on my personal YouTube channel because the 64-bit Legend YouTube, I had to put in like the request to be able to live stream, and Google takes 24 hours to approve it. So from now on, that's what that'll be.
And eventually, hopefully, when we do have more of a schedule, we can post when we're going to be doing a podcast, so you can tune in live.
Yes,
and possibly chat us up and be like, hey, Nutrigenics, what's your promo code? How do I get Warren Sapp to fuck my wife? You can ask us all these questions fucking live, and we can answer.
Yeah. And so, speaking of which, I see that there are some people in the chat right now. I think I'll just read a few of the comments. They've been commenting this whole time.
Okay.
So what I did is I just dropped a link in the Discord, and then people kind of found it. I didn't really plan it out. So I know that we got a few people here that just kind of stumbled on it. Here's some of the comments I'm reading here. I'll start. Let's see. Let's go back up here. This goes back to the Dogecoin. Dogecoin all day. Someone make a Flappy Bird coin. Do you remember Flappy Bird?
No.
That was that game. It was a terrible game on the phone, and then it got super popular.
Angry Birds?
No, this is after Angry Birds.
Okay.
It's like you got to make the bird fly in between these pipes.
Oh, okay.
And but yeah, that's what they should do. That. People are not happy that I'm drinking Perrier water, I guess.
It's Perrier.
They say that it tastes like static. I love it. I can't get enough of it. Let's see. Yeah, really, everyone's really upset about me drinking Perrier. We're talking about Greektown Casino. We were talking about gambling there. I got yelled at when we were at Greektown, and then I got the text, "Welcome to Canada" from T-Mobile. That does happen. You're right. I went to Belle Isle. Belle Isle? Belle Isle. Yes, I don't know why. I was.
Belle Isle?
I was almost going to say Boblo Island, but that doesn't exist anymore.
Boblo.
You remember Boblo?
That was an amusement park or whatever? I've never been there, but
yeah, it would do that sometimes if you go over there because it's so close to the border. Apparently YouTube is much more delayed than Twitch. I see. I did not.
Somebody said. Let's
see. Oh, here we go. It's the NASCAR of football. I'm assuming they're talking about the Doug Flutie stuff. Wow, Melvin, Bill Madden. Apparently, yeah, you're not the only one. Man Bear Pig was fucking upset with me about that.
Bill Madden, bro. Bill Madden. Bill?
And of course, yeah, now that they see that I'm reading the chat, so they're just saying hello now. Someone says NFL is boring just like rugby. Now, I've never seen rugby.
So, rugby is boring.
Oh, is it?
And actually, if there wasn't money involved, I probably wouldn't watch football anyway. Mm-hmm. I'm more of a baseball guy. People say baseball is boring.
Yeah.
But the thing is people have done studies, is in a football game, I believe, out of, 60 minutes?
Yeah.
60 minutes of game time, 3 hours that you watch it, there's actually only 9.5, 10 minutes of actual play.
Oh, really?
And that number is basically, I think it's like 15 seconds more in baseball. So
really?
People say baseball is a boring sport.
Yeah.
Football has the same amount of action as far as time of actual in-play action.
Huh.
And the rest is just the clock winding down, them showing replays, all that shit.
I think maybe it's because there's more contact in football.
Yeah,
that's got to be.
Sport.
Yeah, that would make sense. Well,
gonna wrap it up.
Yeah, let's wrap it up here. We got, of course, you got to check out all the social media right now.
Yeah, the social media. The social media is on fucking point.
It is. It's on fire right now. And it goes Twitter, TikTok,
Instagram,
Instagram,
the Facebook,
fucking YouTube.
So, yeah.
I mean, that's what we're on right now.
Oh, people at home, don't you dare be sour. Clap for the world's greatest podcast and feel the power.